my name is Alexia and I'm from the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Los Angeles. And today we're going to be doing another cultural awareness activity, and the name of our activity is Sugar Skulls. So, if you're wondering what a sugar skull is or where sugar skulls come from, well, Halloween is approaching and November is coming, and that means that not only Halloween is celebrated, but El Día de los Muertos. And then El Día de los Muertos in Mexico City and in parts of Mexico, they celebrate this tradition by honoring the spirits of their ancestors and building altars and remembering those that are no longer with them or with us, right? So let's build a sugar skull mask together so that we can learn a little bit more about this beautiful tradition that is celebrated around the same time as Halloween. And even here in America, it has influenced many people to even do art, right, in their face, and maybe even it's inspired people to dress up as like certain images that come from this very tradition. So now let's make our very own sugar skull mask and wear it and show it off to the world. All right, let's get started.
What we're going to be needing for this activity is markers, a paper plate. If you have like this kind of plate where it's kind of shiny on the front, the side you're going to use is the back, but this will work too. But if you have like the paper plate, that's awesome, go ahead and use it. We're going to need scissors, and we're gonna need popsicle sticks to now attach to the back of our mask. And popsicle sticks can also work if maybe you don't have a paper plate at home. You can also use popsicle sticks to hold it together. So you'll need maybe about two to four popsicle sticks, depending on what size you have, so that if you're making it out of paper, you can tape it in the back of your mask. But if you have paper, if you're gonna make it out of paper, what I suggest is that you layer it, so maybe you make two outlines of the skulls so it could be a little heavier. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're actually going to learn how to outline the mask. So it's not too difficult. So where we're gonna get, you can do it with a marker or you can do it with a pencil. What I'm gonna start with is a pencil. So what I'm going to do first is, because I already know that there's a circle here, I'm just going to outline that circle. Make sure you can see your pencil mark. You know, if you have to go over it, that's totally fine. Okay, so once that is done, where my circle, I'm going to do a half circle. And so if we see the skull has like little cheekbones, because you know that's our cheekbones. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make the cheekbones. They don't have to be too big. So like that, we can make our cheekbone. And once we have our cheekbone, I made them a little too big, so I'm just going to shorten them a little bit, like that. Once we have our cheekbone, what we're going to do is that we're going to actually move down toward our plate. So kind of like that. My pencil popped. And then again, right here, we're gonna go down. Okay? So it's gonna kind of look a little like this. So it's gonna look downwards, right? So we're gonna go half circle, cheekbone, downward, and then we're gonna close it up. And that's gonna be the layer or the shape of my mask. If you have bigger paper plates, that's totally okay. You can do them the size of your paper plate, but make sure they could cover your face. This one's perfect for mine because, you know, mine, it's not too big, but I'm a pretty short person, so it works. Okay, so after, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our scissors and we're gonna cut it out. I'm gonna cut it out. you have your shaped mask, but you're not, if you have this kind of like shiny plate, you're not going to use the front side, but you're going to use the back side, which is where the paper is at. And you're going to start drawing out the eyes. I like to start off doing it with pencils just in case, like, you know, I make a mistake. So I'm going to draw my eyes. So I'm going to draw my eyes. So the way that I'm going to draw my heart is actually because my eyes are right here. I'm going to flip my mask over and I'm going to start drawing my heart this way. So make sure that they're kind of close, it's kind of close to the eyes. And I'm going to go round and around. Make a heart. Okay. And then I'm just going to color it in. Like that. Okay, so after I'm done coloring in my eyes and my nose, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is decorate my sugar skull. But before we get started on decorating our sugar skull, I'm actually going to add the mouth and the teeth that go on the skull. So I'm just gonna draw a line across like that, and then I'm gonna draw the teeth going downward, kind of like adding stripes. And then I'm just gonna highlight it one more time, go across, and make sure that it's going downward. And add as many teeth as you want. If you want to add tinier teeth, go ahead. But I added this large, big teeth so it can look kind of like a skull. Okay, so then go ahead and add your own creativity, your own inspiration. You can go ahead and search up images online on how you want to design your sugar skull. And what we're going to do last is we're going to add our popsicle stick. Okay, so let's move on to that step. So once I'm done decorating my sugar skull, I'm going to go ahead and tape my popsicle stick in back of my mask. Or I'm going to go ahead and glue it, whichever is you guys think it will be best for you. I would suggest taping it to hold a little stronger. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so there you go. I added my popsicle stick to my mask. And you can go ahead and decorate it as well. You can go ahead and decorate it if you wish at the bottom. And there you go. You have your sugar skull mask made out of paper plate. Okay, let's try it on. Alright, so there's our mask. So if you guys added your own creativity, your own ideas, or maybe have a better way to do them, please share it with us. You can go ahead and share pictures with us, your ideas at eclub@bgcmla.org. And I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time for another cultural awareness activity.